Okay, so we're here with Jose.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, at Vostok Instruments. So yeah, what were we just listening to then, Jose?
So we were listening to our latest module. It's called Hive. It's a 4-channel stereo mixer in 10 HP. The future of this is that each channel has a stereo input, mono or stereo input, and CV and manual panning per channel. So we can have a very accurate CV and manual control of our stereo field with this module because we develop a custom slope response for the panning that allow us to don't have volume loss in the traveling from left to right. So what is typical with the linear response when we use it for panning is that in the center we are going to have a gap where our volume is going to get lost. So we mitigate that by fine-tuning the slope of the traveling in the stereo field. It's fully analog, so we can use audio rate modulation for the panning, which make it a very nice stereo wave shaper. And it also works pretty well if we use very slow signals and to control our panning and automate it in our modular patch. So each channel also have 9 dB of gain boost, so we can plug directly external synthesizers into it and bring it into our modular synths. And it can work also very well as a end of stage module because the outputs are low impedance and unbalanced, so you can safely plug them into your audio interface mixer. The last feature that we made for it is that it's chainable, so we can use several of those modules to make a larger submix system just by plugging ribbon cables from the back. So thanks to its size, I think it's very handy for any kind of system from 3U, 6U, or even larger ones. So yeah.
Yeah, and what was the concept behind it? Like, where did the idea for making this come from?
My idea came from because all my modules are multi-channel, and I'm trying to design them to pack as much as I can in a good UI for small systems and for the kind of modular that people use today that is not like in the past. They are more like group boxes or multi-voice modulars. So making everything multi-channel, we have a lot of functionality packed in smaller systems. So we enhance that concept. And Hive is working for the stereo field. And now we have a lot of stereo modules coming out, from effects to oscillators to even a lot of stereo filters. And I think that having a good module that can allow us to tune the pan and the balance with CV and not taking a lot of space it was like kind of the main concept around it, like a multi-channel mixer, fully stereo, not too big, and with a good relation between audio and the way that it works with the stereo.
I noticed when you were demoing it, it was a very clean sound to this setup, very, very clean. How do you achieve that as a modular
Well, we were
maker?
working a lot in the hardware side of Hive for more than 1 year, and we make a special stack of 3 PCBs separating the CV path from the audio path. So we achieve having 96 dB of signal to noise ratio and minus 84 dBs of noise floor. So yeah, we were very obsessed with that because we wanted to have a good end of stage device, but also a clean submix system that if you are using stereo filters or effects, digital effects that are very sensitive to the noise or to the dynamics, so the mixer is not going to interfere with them.
That's great, man. And what are some of the other modules that you've got in this setup?
So yeah, this setup we have all our catalog. So as I say, all our modules are multi-channel. We have Sena, that is a multi-channel VCO, 4 channels, different channels of analog VCOs with different wavefolders and noise. Atlas, that is one of our most popular modules, is 4 channels of multi-mode filters, fully analog, with a scanning back in the bottom. Then we have Fuji, that is 6 channels of AD envelopes with LFO and hold mode. Asset, that is 6 channel attenuator with offset. And then we have Ceres, that is a 6 channel BCA. And a part of that, we developed a couple of modules in collaboration with Ben Wilson, with DeepKid, that are those two, Trace and Pass. Trace is as interpolating a scanning bank based on what we did in Atlas. So it has 4 inputs and 1 output, and we can morph between them. And Path is the opposite. We have 1 output that we can route to 4 outputs. They are all built with VCAs, so the interpolating between the channels is very soft. We don't have clicks. It's not a switch. It works with VCAs and crossfading. So
Lovely.
this makes our whole catalog, our multi-channel modules, and Trace and Path that are very good additions also to these kind of compact systems.
And is Hive available now?
Yes.
And how much does it retail for?
It's retailed around 200 euros, including taxes. And yeah, it's available in all our dealers worldwide already.
Great. Well, thank you very much for sharing
to
it,
you.
Jose. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.